Rightio there, hello everybody and welcome back to another video of the G-Gamer 101 with another Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 stream. Very sorry for the slight delay there. We are going to go ahead and load right in now. We're just checking everything was configured. So once again, we are on the Airbus A321. Sorry, there's another plane taxiing. We go an EasyJet one now. EasyJet. Yes, we've got another Lufthansa Airbus. Well, not another, but we've got another Airbus A321, strict the same as yesterday. Slightly longer flight, but it's nice flying the A321 on different airlines. So let's go ahead and load in here. I'm just going to go ahead and open my Microsoft Flight Simulator pop-out manager. Go ahead and start the pop-out there. And yeah, today's flight is just going to be around 2 hours and 20 minutes in the air. And then obviously we got all our startup checklists to do before. Okay, right, pop-out is successful. Let me just check that all of my apps are running for all of my gear to work. Yeah, I think we are all good. Alright, first of all, let's go ahead and get some power into the aircraft. So battery 1 is on, and battery 2. Okay, this has all come on, which is good. And then let's go ahead and get some external power on. Okay, wait for the aircraft to fully start up. Okay. Okay, and then let's go ahead and begin boarding, as I do believe we have a very full flight with 230 passengers today. So I'm just going to go ahead and import all of this. Okay, just go ahead and put that on. Also get some light on the panels here. Okay, services, let's toggle the jetway. Okay, the jetway is now getting connected. Got 230 people. Okay, and let's do real-time boarding. Let's go ahead and open this up. Cabin crew, quick radio check.
Cabin crew is ready for a quick radio check, Captain.
Okay, we're all good. Alright, cabin crew, we're about to begin boarding.
Understood, Captain. We'll get boarding started.
Okay, right, that's boarding. Okay, align these. Crew supply is on. Okay, now let's get things set up in the MPDU as usual. So go to FMUC in it. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and get my flight plan. Okay, boarding. Is now starting.
Boarding has commenced, Captain.
Okay, good. We got people coming from both the rear side of the aircraft and up to the aircraft. we're at an airport that supports GMX, which is good. So we've got all of this that's being connected to the aircraft, so you can actually see what's going on. The ground flight deck, they did just ask me if I could open all of our cargo doors here. Okay, and my flight plan is just being loaded now. Okay, so we are beginning to get some passengers on board now. Okay, my flight plan's just finished printing off, so let me go ahead and get that.
Ground to flight deck, baggage loading complete.
Okay, so we have our flight plan. Just got it. So our cargo has all just been loaded, and now we're just waiting on boarding.
Captain,
I believe
everyone's aboard. Cabin is secure.
Okay, so PE, that's just us telling us, the cabin crew telling us that the cabin is secure. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our flight plan. So the cabin crew did just say that boarding is commencing well. So we can go ahead and begin. So LEMD. EMD. Okay, our flight number is LH1800. Our cost index is 5, and we're cruising at an altitude of 33,000 feet. If we can get up to there, we'll go ahead and request our wind now. Okay, everything is looking good. Currently, we're refueling still and we're boarding still, which is all good. Okay. Now we need to go to the MCD menu, go to A2CU, go to the AIC menu, go to Flight Init. Our flight number is Lufthansa 1800. We are flying from EDDM to LEMD. Sorry. MD. And then our alternate destination. Let's pop that in. Okay, that's all in now. And then we can go to MCD menu, go back to A2CU, Go back to AX menu, go to ATC request, go to pre-prep clearance. We are at gate 210. So our gate number is 210. The ATIS current at the minute is indigo, so and we are at EDDM. Okay, we can go ahead and send that. We've just got to wait a couple of seconds for that to come back to us. Switch that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Lufthansa Flight 95 November, departing from Munich Airport to Barajas Airport. We kindly ask you to take your seats as indicated on your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, please do not hesitate to contact any member of our crew. Thank you for choosing to fly with us today, and we wish you a pleasant journey.
Just waiting for that message to come back to us from ATC. Should be any second now. Taking them a little bit of a while to get back to us today. Let's go ahead and get our APU on. Get some cool air into the cabin. Go, wait for that to start up. Okay, so let's go ahead and put in what we got from clearance. So we're going from EDDM, so we're expecting to taxi to runway 26 left via the Audi to I always forget the call sign. Sometimes I have a blank. Sierra, yeah, I had a feeling it was Sierra. By the 1 Golf to Sierra departure. Insert that. Okay. Our IRS has just aligned. Okay. Via the ALG transition. There you go, that's being populated. Okay, right, we've got a little bit of a longish route to end today. Not too bad, but still, just still a lot to enter into the MTCDU. So, the ALG, okay, and then we need to go via. Got to do this quickly because we're already 71 passengers boarded. And we always like having a little bit of time in the flight deck before we depart. So we're going by the 1 Yankee 109 UMTEX and then from there we're transitioning to 100 and then LUTIX Bennett B-E-N-O-T. Miss. Insert.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Lufthansa Flight 95 November, departing from Munich Airport to Barajas Airport. We kindly ask you to take your seats as indicated on your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, please do not hesitate to contact any member of our crew. Thank you for choosing to fly with us today, and we wish you a pleasant journey.
C L-E-R-I. Obviously, because this is a longer one, we might need to check it afterwards, just to check everything's in the right order and in the right place, and we haven't entered a different one by mistake. L-E-R-G-A Minzo. Sorry, with my webcam there accidentally turned off, but it's okay, you saw it on the screen. Then go to A-G-N M-A-Q A-B T-I-V-L-I. From there, we're going via the November 869. Currently 105 people on board out of the 230. To Azar. Insert that. Go all the way down. Zulu T45 from Zara was Zulu T45. Okay, and insert. And we can go to our arrival We are expecting the runway runway 32 right, ILS Zulu, via the Terra's 3 Zulu arrival, and then we'll be given our transition. So that has all computed successfully. Just going to go ahead and check our route now. Okay. Two-6, Bennett, Nemos, N2, men back, Rapsi, Laga, Minso, Narak, Agan, Makabab, Tilibin, then our waypoints for the arrival. Okay, so that has all computed successfully. Now we need to go ahead and do our second flight plan. Obviously, if we do need to make an emergency return to the airport, most likely we won't stay, but you know, always have it at the ready. So EDDM. Okay, go back, and then we go to second flight plan. We go to EDDM. The departure they gave us the 26 left by the Algi to Ciela. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Lufthansa Flight 95 November, departing from Munich Airport to Barajas Airport. Our estimated flight time is 1 hour and 55 minutes. We kindly ask you to pay close attention to the upcoming safety demonstration, which contains important information even for our frequent flyers. Please.
Okay. Alright, now we can go ahead and enter our fuel. Currently 135 passengers on board. Probably in that around another 20 minutes, 25 minutes, as we do have a very full flight today. Let's go ahead and get our APV on, turn off our external power.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Lufthansa Flight 95 November, departing from Munich Airport to Barajas Airport. We kindly ask you to take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you require any assistance, please do not hesitate to contact any member of our crew. Thank you for choosing to fly with us today.
Okay, we'll go ahead and enter our fuel information in just a second. Okay, let's go ahead and enter our fuel information. So, our ZFW is 71.1 out of the 26.4. Okay, let's put that in. And then our next here, our block fuel is 10.5, and then our takeoff performance. Takeoff performance page. Okay, so we've got quite a long takeoff today. So we've got 165, 172, 172, going on flaps 2, 0.7. Our flex attempt today is 49. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. We're pretty much good to go for our taxi and takeoff. Just got to wait for the passengers to get aboard. As I said, we're around 164 out of the 230 passengers aboard today. So, yeah. Just got to get those passengers on board, and then we will be on our way, hopefully. And then we'll do our checklist and all of that shortly. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and check a few things are all configured correctly, and then yeah, as I said, we'll be on our way. I need to sign this paperwork, and yeah, we'll be on our way. Okay, so I'm just looking whether if we should do a flex. Let me show you here. So on the 2D lengths and the throttles, as you know, there's the reverse. I'll show you here. So on there, so I'll show you the different positions. So this is reverse thrust full. This is reverse thrust idle, and then this is idle for the throttles. Then we go up here, which is for climb, and then we got flex, and then we got 2GAR. At the minute, it's giving us as a 2GAR takeoff, which means it's around a 90% takeoff, 80 to 90% takeoff, and 2GAR is at 100%. However, on our takeoff calculator, it's giving us a flex takeoff. Now, it is a very long runway here at Munich, but I'm a bit cautious as we have got a takeoff speed of 172 knots. So we're going to need a lot of power to get us off the ground. So I'm going to just inquire and see if we can get us to do a full power takeoff. Obviously, it does use a little bit more fuel, but it's whatever's going to get us off the ground, right? So I'm going to go ahead and check that. And then I'll keep an eye on the passengers, as we should be pushing back very shortly.
We're about 60% through boarding, Captain. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Lufthansa Flight 95, November, departing from Munich Airport to Barajas Airport. We kindly ask you to take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you require any assistance, please do not hesitate to contact any member of our crew. Thank you for choosing to fly with us today.
Yes, I've just been looking. So our packs is 230. Our baggage and cargo is 3.5. This is all in kilograms, I believe. Payload is 21.9. Our ZFW 71.1. Maximum is 75.6, but we got 71.1 on board. Fuel is 10.5. Our max is 13.1. So we got 10.5 on there. Our tow is 81.3. Our max is 83.8, but our actual is 81.3. And our law is 75.2. Our max is 77.8, and we got a 75.3 on board. So we have got everything good. Terrain clearing, yeah, everything is good. We've signed everything. We've just got to wait for the remaining passengers. 210 have boarded now at the 230, so any minute now we will be pushing back.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Lufthansa Flight 95, November, departing from Munich Airport to Barajas Airport. We kindly ask you to take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you require any assistance, please do not hesitate to contact any member of our crew. Thank you for choosing to fly with us today.
Alright guys, pretty much boarding is completed, 220 out of the 230. We're going to go ahead and begin, and we'll just turning everything on here, and I'm just going to give my departure briefing in a second. Cabin crew, that is boarding completed.
Cabin is now fully boarded, Captain.
Okay,
Ladies and gentlemen, we have completed boarding for Lufthansa Flight 95 November. Please ensure your seatbelts are fastened and your seats are in the upright position as we prepare for departure.
Ground, that is boarding completed. Please can we get jetway and all ramps disconnected from the aircraft, please.
Roger, disconnecting jetway and aprons now.
Lufthansa Airbus A321 coming right next to us. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain
Ground to flight
speaking.
deck, jetway's operation completed.
Okay. Sorry, I've got to. Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome on board this Lufthansa Flight 5800 with a service from. Sorry.
Ground to flight deck, baggage loading complete.
Very warm welcome from EDDM to LEMID.
Ground to flight deck, jetway retracted, clear of aircraft. Ground to flight deck, please open the cargo doors.
One second.
Roger, aborting all ground services and dismissing equipment. Ground to flight deck, please open the cargo doors. Roger, aborting cargo service. Ground to flight deck, please open the cargo doors.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your
Ground to
captain
flight
speaking.
deck, please open the cargo doors.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We have got a slight delay, unfortunately. Just some baggage, some last-minute baggage that had to be loaded.
Cargo doors are open. Jetway is connected. Boarding in progress.
We've just had to reconnect the jetway and get some more cargo onto the aircraft. Sorry for the slight delay, just had a few more things we had to add to the aircraft. This was expected, but we thought they weren't going to come because they didn't come in time for when we were preparing for boarding. But they shouldn't be too long, around 5 to 10 minutes. Very sorry for the delay. We should be on our way soon, and I'll give you some more information.
Understood, Captain. I'll inform the passengers that the delay will be around 5 to 10 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a slight delay due to some unexpected cargo coming on board. We expect to be ready for departure in about 5 to 10 minutes. Thank you for your patience.
Okay, whilst we're waiting for them to just load in that last cargo, we're just going to go ahead and do our pre-flight checks. Parking brake is on, weather radar is off, protective wind shear is off, spoilers are retracted, flaps are retracted, engine start selector set to idle, thrustmasters are off, lithosys levers are idle, transponder is in standby, anti-skid is on, landing gear lever is down, wipers are off. Battery 1 and 2 are on, external power is on, APU and engine fire tests have been performed. Cruise supply is on, ADRs 1, 2 and 3 are set to navigation. Cockpit lights are as required, nav and logo lights are being set to on now. Annunciator lights have been tested right now. No smoking lights are on. Emergency lights are armed. EFB has been set up. Annunciator lights have been tested. Probe window heat is on auto. Anti-ice is off. Air conditioning is as required. Brake pressure has been checked. ECAM status has been checked, and ECAM recall has been checked. Radio barrels have been set up. Barrow has been set to H. Before engine start will be performed in a second. Okay, so that was the last of the cargo, so hopefully we should be able to get on our way in a second. Okay. Alright, I think that's good. We're all good now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. A very warm welcome on board this flight, Lufthansa 5800. Today, very sorry for the slight delay. We're going to go ahead and make our way now, push back to the runway, and we should be on our way very shortly. We're going to do our best to make up for the delay as much as possible. Well, we're currently expecting a flight hour of 2 hours and 20 minutes. On behalf of the entire Lufthansa team, we want to thank you for choosing us to fly with today, and our cabin crew will shortly be giving a very important safety demonstration. Thank you, and we're going to go ahead and request our pushback now. Ground, requesting pushback, please.
Roger, stand by for pushback.
Lufthansa 95 November, ready for pushback and engine start.
Lufthansa 95 November, Munich ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face south.
Face south, Lufthansa 95 November. Ground, are we clear to release parking brake?
Nothing active right now, you're all set.
Okay, good. Okay, let's go ahead and get our fuel pumps on. Parking brake is off.
Ground to flight deck, please set parking brakes.
Oh, please set parking brakes. Okay.
Welcome aboard Lufthansa flight 95 November, heading to Barajas Airport.
Ground,
Our
ready for
estimated flight
pushback.
time is 1 hour and 55 minutes. Please pay close attention to the following safety demonstration, as it contains important information even for frequent flyers. Fasten your seatbelts by inserting the metal tip into the buckle and pull the strap to tighten. The seatbelt must be fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated. Please return your seat backs and tray tables to the upright position and open your window blinds for takeoff and landing. Mobile phones and electronic devices must be set to flight mode, and larger devices should be securely stowed during takeoff and landing. Smoking and the use of e-cigarettes are prohibited anywhere on board, including the lavatories. Oxygen masks will drop automatically if needed. Pull the mask firmly, place it over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally. Remember to secure your own mask before assisting others. Life vests are located under your seat. To use, pull it out, fasten it, and inflate it only after leaving the aircraft. Floor-level lighting will guide you to the nearest exit, which may be behind you. In case of evacuation, leave all personal belongings behind and follow the crew's instructions immediately. If any electronic device becomes hot or catches fire, please inform a crew member right away. The safety information card in your seat pocket contains all details. Thank you for your attention.
Roger, stand by for pushback.
Lufthansa 11 X-ray taxi to stand 164 via Bravo 2 Sierra Whiskey 1.
Taxi to stand 164 via Bravo 2 Sierra Whiskey 1 Lufthansa 11 X-ray.
Okay, weather radar is on, lights are on. Clear to request clearance now. Lufthansa 95 November, requesting taxi to runway.
Lufthansa 95 November, taxi to holding point Bravo 13, runway 26 left via Whiskey 2, Delta 2 Charlie 2, Bravo 12 Sierra, Bravo 13.
Taxi to runway 26 left via the Whiskey 2. Wait, say again, Lufthansa 95 November?
Lufthansa 95 November, taxi to holding point Bravo 13, runway 26 left via Whiskey 2, Delta 2 Charlie 2, Bravo 12 Sierra, Bravo 13.
Taxi to runway 26 left via the Whiskey 2, Delta 2, Charlie 2, Bravo 12, Sierra, Bravo 13, hold position Bravo 13, Lufthansa 95 November. Okay. Cabin crew about to start our taxis, the cabin secure.
Cabin is secure and the crew are taking their seats now.
Okay, good. Alright, so we are all good to release our parking brake. Just check pitch trim up, pitch trim down, your right, your left. Rider pedals are all good, hydraulics are good, clear for taxi. Okay guys, very sorry for that slight error on the pushback. Sometimes happens with the GSX, sometimes it gets confused. We're all good now though, managed to push back successfully. In fact, sometimes it does happen where you do get a little bit of a jolt when you do get pushed back, but that's perfectly normal.
Lufthansa
anyway, we're taxiing.
X-ray taxi to stand 231 via
We're taxiing, so it's all good.
Whiskey.
Enjoy.
Taxi to stand 231 via Bravo 2 Sierra, Whiskey Lufthansa 7 Victor X-ray.
Engine 1 start. Okay. Right, engine 1 is starting. Not too busy here today, so yeah, we shouldn't have any delay for departure. Cabin crew, please take your seats for departure.
Cabin is secure and ready for departure, Captain.
Contact Munich Tower 120.505.
Contact Munich Tower on 120.505, Lufthansa 95 November. Okay, we've got a Cat 2 departure. Lufthansa 95 November, holding short, runway 26 left.
Lufthansa 95 November, Munich Tower, wind 270 degrees, 11 knots, runway 26 left, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 26 left, Lufthansa 95 November. Okay, let's turn these all on now. Okay, transponder, all Sierra, on, auto brake is set to max, config, alright, everything is good, on. Okay, let's go ahead and head onto the runway and do a straight out departure. Alright.
Approaching runway 26 left. On runway 26 left remaining. 2,300 feet.
knots, checked. On, rotate. Gear up.
Lufthansa 905 November, contact Munich radar 127.955.
Decreasing thrust now. Contact Munich Tower 127.955. Lufthansa 95 November at flight level 4,000 feet, climbing to flight level 6,000.
Lufthansa 905 November, Munich radar identified, climb flight level 160.
Climb flight level 160, Lufthansa 95 November. Okay, successful takeoff. Let's go ahead and put those into STD. Okay. As I said, good successful takeoff. Just going to level out a little bit to increase some speed here. got a very heavy aircraft today, so it's going to take us a while to get up to our cruising altitude. Run. Okay, all good. Everything is set. Everything is performing normally. So yeah, we're all good. Going to go ahead and make our turn in a couple of nautical miles. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. A very warm welcome on board this Lufthansa flight today. Once again, we apologise for the delay today. It was very busy at the airport, and sometimes you do get those errors and those difficulties with the pushback clearance. We currently have flight level 8,000 feet and climbing to flight level 33,000 feet. On behalf of the entire Lufthansa team, we hope you do enjoy your flight today, and if there's anything we can do to make your flight even more enjoyable, please do let us know. We expect to be arriving in our destination in around just over 2 hours. Thank you for flying with Lufthansa.
Dear guests, the use of approved electronic devices is now permitted in flight mode. Our cabin service will begin shortly. Thank you for your attention and enjoy the flight with Lufthansa Flight 95N. Dear guests, the use of approved electronic devices is now permitted in flight mode. Our cabin service will begin shortly. Thank you for your attention and enjoy the flight with Lufthansa Flight 95N. Ladies and gentlemen, we have just turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. You are now free to move about the cabin. Please be mindful of your belongings and the space of fellow passengers. Thank you for your attention and enjoy your flight.
Lufthansa 905 November, contact engine radar 134.15, have a good day.
Lufthansa 905 November, engine radar, identified, climb flight level 330. Smart line Golf Mike. Contact Swiss radar 128.05. Center on 128.05. Smart line Golf Mike.
Mission radar, City F6 Lima Lima, good day, passing flight level 152, climbing to flight level 180.
City F6 Lima Lima, Mission radar identified. Climb flight level 370.
Climb flight level 370, City F6 Lima Lima.
Mission radar, Lufthansa 1 Kilo Kilo, passing flight level 132, climbing to flight level 160. Lufthansa 1 Kilo Kilo, München radar, good day, identified. Climb flight level 320. Climb flight level 320, Lufthansa 1 Kilo Kilo. Lufthansa 905 November, contact München radar 133.55.
Contact Center 133.5 Lufthansa 95 November. Lufthansa 95 November at flight level 180, climbing to flight level 33,000 feet.
Lufthansa 905 November, München radar identified. Ryanair 8628, contact München radar 134.15, have a good day.
Contact München radar 134.15, Ryanair 8628.
Radar, City F6 Lima Lima, passing flight level 231, climbing to flight level 370. City F6 Lima Lima, München radar identified. City F6 Lima Lima, contact Ryan radar 123.39. Contact Ryan, radar 123.39 City at 6 Lima Lima.
Alright guys, I'm going to just go ahead and let my captain deal with all of the ATC requests now. I'll stay with you guys till we reach a cruising altitude, and then yeah, enjoy the flight.
135.015. Have a good day.
Center on 135.015, Lufthansa 905 November. Swiss radar Lufthansa 905 November, passing flight level 293, climbing to flight level 330.
Lufthansa 905 November, Swiss radar identified.
Radar, CTS 6 Lima, flight level 370.
CTS 6 Lima, Swiss radar identified. Scandinavian 71 Kilo, contact Swiss radar 128.05, have a good day. Center on 128.05, Scandinavian 71 Kilo.
Swiss radar, Lufthansa 44 uniform, good day, flight level 283.
Lufthansa 44 uniform, Swiss radar identified.
Dear guests, the cabin crew will now begin the snack and beverage service. We invite you to enjoy our popular pretzels and a selection of beverages from our menu. After the service, selected items from the Lufthansa shop will be available for your convenience. Thank you for flying with us today.
Alright guys, so we've got some turbulence coming up ahead, which is why it's so cloudy. I'm going to go ahead and request us to get a higher cruise altitude. Lufthansa 95 November, there is some turbulence coming up. Could we get an altitude change to 35,000 feet?
Lufthansa 95 November, you broke up, say again altitude.
35,000 feet please, Lufthansa 95.
Lufthansa 95 November, I didn't get that altitude. Say again altitude.
Altitude change of flight level 35,000 feet.
Lufthansa 95 November, unable your flight is to the southwest and flight level 350 is an odd numbered flight level. Please pick an even altitude.
I'll just stay at 33,000 feet. It looks like it's clearing up a little bit. We'll just try and have to fly between it. Never mind, Lufthansa 95 November, cancel altitude change.
Lufthansa 95 November, roger, altitude change request cancelled.
Just warn the cabin crew. Cabin crew, we have some turbulence coming up ahead. Please could you make sure everyone is in their seats? Thank you, and please make an announcement to the cabin.
Understood, Captain. I'll ensure everyone is in their seats during the turbulence. Ladies and gentlemen, we are expecting some turbulence ahead. Please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts. Thank you for your cooperation. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached cruising altitude and the captain has turned to fasten seatbelt sign. Please return to your seats and ensure your seatbelts are securely fastened. Thank you for your cooperation.
Swiss radar Alpha 565, flight level 380.
Alpha 565, Swiss radar identified.
Radar Swiss 8 Papa Zulu, flight level 360.
Swiss 8 Papa Zulu, Swiss radar identified. Speedbird 71 Lima Kilo, contact lines control 128.835.
Contact lines control 128.835, speedbird 71 Lima Kilo.
Swiss 8 Papa Zulu, contact lines control 133.83.
Contact French control 133.83, Swiss 8 Papa Zulu.
Swiss radar identified.
Radar Euro 66 Lima, flight level 262.
Euro 66 Lima, Swiss radar identified. Continue
Would you like anything to drink or a small snack while I'm here?
Continue descent to flight level 240, Euro 66 Lima.
Sure, I'll get a Diet Coke and a cookie, please.
Uniform contact name on the radar 136.035.
We'll bring your Diet Coke and cookie right away, Captain.
That's always the thing with this new add-on I got. They bribe you with food. Obviously, I'm not getting it in real life, but it's always, it's quite really good. Guys, we're probably just under an hour and 50 minutes away from our destination. Currently, it looks like the turbulence has bypassed. So I'm going to go ahead and tell the cabin crew that everyone is clear to move around the cabin. I'm just wondering because on my EPD screen I'll show you. So here. So this is what I thought we were going to be flying into, but then we've also got these parts here which could cause a little bit of turbulence here, but I'm hoping we should be able to get there just to fly through it here, but I'm still waiting, so I'm just wondering whether to keep the seatbelt sign on just in case, or maybe I turn it on when it does stop hitting. I think I might do that, but for the minute we seem to be flying smooth. Cabin crew, the turbulence has bypassed, so you are clear to let everyone move around the cabin again. Thank you for your help. However, we do have some more coming up in around 20 minutes, so the seatbelt sign might need to be turned back on, but for the minute it's okay. Thank you.
Of course, Captain. I'll keep an eye on the cabin and let everyone move around for now. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now free to move about the cabin. Please remember to keep your seatbelts fastened when seated. Thank you for your cooperation. Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign, and you are now free to move about the cabin. Please feel free to get up, stretch, or visit the lavatories as needed. Thank you for your attention and enjoy the flight.
Ryanair 8628, contact MUC control 132.385, good day.
Center on 132.385, Ryanair 8628, have a good day. Lufthansa 44 uniform, contact Milano radar 136.035.
Center on 136.035, Lufthansa 44 uniform, good day. Swiss radar, Turkish 4 Whiskey uniform, good day, flight level 370.
Turkish 4 Whiskey uniform, Swiss radar identified. Turkish 4 Whiskey uniform, contact climb radar 133.755.
Center on 133.755, Turkish 4 Whiskey uniform, bye-bye.
Swiss radar, Lufthansa 4 uniform, flight level 350.
Lufthansa 44 uniform, Swiss radar identified.
Swiss radar, Turkish 4 Whiskey uniform, good day, passing flight level 261, climbing to flight level 370.
Turkish 4 Whiskey uniform, Swiss radar, good day identified, continue climb to flight level 370.
Continue climb to flight level 370, Turkish 4 Whiskey uniform.
565, cleared limousines 2 kilo, arrival runway 23.
Cleared limousines 2 kilo, arrival runway 23, Alpha 565.
Alpha 565, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent, Alpha 565.
Alpha 565, expect runway 23.
Expect runway 23, Alpha 565.
Alpha 565, expect runway 23.
Expect runway 23, Alpha 565.
Alpha 565, contact Aquitaine approach 129.875.
Contact Aquitaine approach 129.875, Alpha 565.
Lufthansa 905 November, contact Marseille Control 132.385.
Contact Marseille Control 132.385, Lufthansa 905 November. Marseille Control, Lufthansa 905 November, flight level 330.
Lufthansa 905 November, Marseille Control, identified. Ryanair 8628, contact Bordeaux Control 123.63, good day.
Contact Bordeaux Control 123.63, Ryanair 8628.
Marseille Control, Iberia 09 at Golf Hotel, flight level 350.
Iberia 09 at Golf Hotel, Marseille Control, identified.
Marseille Control, CDR 6 Lima Lima, flight level 370.
CTR 6 Lima Lima, Marseille Control, identified.
Marseille Control, Lufthansa 44 uniform, flight level 349.
Lufthansa 44 uniform, Marseille Control, identified.
uniform, cleared Africa 8 November arrival, runway 32 left.
Cleared Africa 8 November arrival, runway 32 left, Lufthansa 44 uniform.
Lufthansa 44 uniform, contact Marseille control 134.26, have a good day.
Contact Marseille control 134.26, Lufthansa 44 uniform.
Marseille control, Alpine 81 Mike November passing flight level 315, climbing to flight level 330.
Alpine 81 Mike November, Marseille control identified. Lufthansa 95 November, contact Bordeaux control 123.63.
Center on 123.63, Lufthansa 95 November, bye-bye. Bordeaux control, Lufthansa 95 November, good day, flight level 330.
Lufthansa 95 November, Bordeaux control identified. flight level 370.
City Air 6 Lima Lima, Bordeaux control identified. Ryanair A628, contact Bordeaux control 126.13.
Center on 126.13, Ryanair A628.
Eurowing 66 Lima, flight level 350.
Eurowing 66 Lima, border control identified.
Bordeaux Control, Ryanair 556 Juliet, good day, flight level 370.
Ryanair 556 Juliet, border control identified.
Bordeaux Control, Top Swiss 78 Juliet Mike, good day, flight level 320.
Top Swiss 78 Juliet Mike, border control identified. Lufthansa 905 November, contact border control 126.13, have a good day.
Contact Bordeaux Control 126.13 Lufthansa 905 November. Bordeaux Control Lufthansa 905 November, good day, flight level 330.
Lufthansa 905 November, Bordeaux Control identified. India 6 Lima Lima, border control identified. Ryanair 8628, contact border control 128.765.
Contact border control 128.765, Ryanair 8628.
border control identified.
Border control, Ryanair 556 Juliet, good day, flight level 370.
Ryanair 556 Juliet, border control identified. Lufthansa 905 November, contact border control 128.765, good day.
Contact border control 128.765, Lufthansa 905 November. Border control Lufthansa 905 November, flight level 330.
Lufthansa 905 November, border control identified. Ryanair A321, contact Madrid control 131.025.
Center on 131.025, Ryanair A628, have a good day.
Right there, hello guys. The airport's coming up on our PFD now. I'll just go ahead and show that to you now. So we should be landing in around 25 to 30 minutes, depending on which transition altitude ATC give us. But we've currently made up for that delay and currently been in the air for just around 20 minutes. So it should be arriving in around an hour 40. So we'll be getting there on time, which is good. I won't be giving my. I'll probably begin our descent in around 5 point. But I will shortly. I'm just going to go ahead and get all my charts ready in a second because, as I said, we will be beginning our descent in a couple of minutes. So I'll just get all the charts up on Navigraph, and we are expecting runway 32 right at the minute, but it'll be change. Guys, hope you're enjoying the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, a quick update from the flight deck. This is your captain speaking. We're expected to begin our descent. Wait one second. Sorry. Sorry, guys. We're expected to begin our descent into Madrid in around 10 to 15 minutes. And expected to land in around 30 to 40 minutes. In the meantime, we do ask you to prepare yourselves for landing, as the seatbelt sign will be turned on in around 10 to 15 minutes. We're currently just over 160 nautical miles away, and we've been in the air for around 1 hour and 25 minutes. As we begin our final approach into Madrid, we're pleased to ask you to get yourselves ready, including having your tray table stowed, using the lavatories for the final time, and to make sure you have your seatbelt securely fastened for the landing. The cabin crew will shortly be giving their briefing, ensuring that you and others are ready for landing. On behalf of the entire Lufthansa team, we thank you for choosing us to fly with today, and we're going to begin our descent soon. Cabin crew, that is 40 minutes to landing, 40 minutes.
Lufthansa 905 November. Contact Madrid Control 131.025. Bye-bye.
Contact Madrid Control 131.025, Lufthansa 905 November, have a good day. Madrid Control, Lufthansa 905 November, good day, flight level 330.
Lufthansa 905 November, Madrid Control identified.
Understood, Captain. I'll keep an eye on the cabin and prepare for the upcoming turbulence.
Okay, so let's go ahead and begin to register our approach into the MCDU, as we are coming up to 160 nautical miles away from the airport. So we need to go to our performance page, activate our approach phase. the QNH. Lufthansa 95 November. What is the QNH in Madrid at the minute?
Lufthansa 95 November, Barajas QNH 1019er.
So our QNH is 1019er in Madrid. The temperature is 28 degrees. And our barrow for landing is 2094, so these are our minimums. That's all been noted. Of course, this can change as we do make our final approach, as there might be a change in wind, temperature, or just
would you like anything to drink or a small snack while I'm here?
So, yeah, we'll be beginning our descent shortly. We'll have to review this, but that's all.
Lufthansa 95 November, clear Tursa 4 Zulu arrival, runway 32 right.
Okay, we are. So, clear to the Terra 4 Zulu arrival, runway 32 right, Lufthansa 95 November. Okay, let's just go ahead and check we've got that all correct in the MCDU. So our arrival has been, is the same. That's right, so you guys can see. So our arrival is the same. Yeah, we are pretty much all good in our performance. Said ILS Zulu approach. Yes, ILS Zulu approach runway 32 right. Our minimums are 2,000 feet of DAC. So we'll never say aircraft. Our transition altitude. So the final approach course is 323. Transition altitude is 5,000. Yeah, that all looks correct to me. So that is now computed into the system. Okay, now all we got to do is just wait, and then ATC are about to give us our clearance to begin our initial descent into the airport. For the minute, we'll just wait and enjoy.
Lufthansa 95 November, report ready for descent.
Okay, here we go. Lufthansa 95 November, we are ready for descent.
Lufthansa 95 November, descend to flight level 200.
Descend to flight level 200, Lufthansa 95 November.
Okay, my captain just answered that for me. I've turned that off now. So flight level 2000. Let's go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, we
Madrid
have left
Control,
our cruising
Ryanair
altitude
556
and have
Juliet,
started our
flight level
approach to
350.
Barajas Airport. Please return to your
Ryanair
seats,
556
stow your
Juliet, Madrid
tables,
Control identified.
fasten your seatbelts, and note that the use of the lavatories is no longer allowed. Thank you for your cooperation.
Okay, right, we're looking good. We're going on a vertical speed of 12,000. 1,200. So yeah, we're just going to descend to our final flight level. Good. Okay, so let's go ahead and calculate if we need a low or medium auto brake today. I assume it's going to be
Lufthansa 905
it's a
November,
long
contact
runway.
Madrid control 133.85.
So hang on. Contact tower 133.85 Lufthansa 95 November. Lufthansa 95 November at flight level 2,500 feet, descending via start 20,000.
Lufthansa 905 November, Madrid control identified.
Very good, that's
Lufthansa 905 November, descent flight level 180.
descend flight level 180 Lufthansa 95 November. Right, let's go to 85. Let's go to 85 nautical miles. Right, let's go ahead and increase our speed to 330. Okay, so let's just go ahead and calculate our land. Okay. Water brake medium. Yeah, I had a feeling it's because so our stall speed, so our V1 speed was at 170, wasn't it? Around 172, I believe. Obviously, because we burned fuel, our weight on the aircraft is going to be less. But our maximum stall speed is going to be around 150, 160. So we've still got to make sure we maintain that speed. Compared to having a stall speed of 130 knots like it was yesterday. That's a big difference. And yesterday it was on a low auto brake. Today we have it on a medium auto brake. So that's why we need that today. Currently, I was just looking at all of my charts. We're all set for the arrival, as I said. Basically, I just had to repeat the taxiways. It's a big runway, it's a big airport. It's got 4 islands, 4 runways. But yeah, I just wanted to check my taxi routings. I want to know, we might be going to Terminal 1, 2, 3. We might be going to 4. And those are 2 separate parts of the airport. Terminal 4 is more to the rest of the other terminals are south next to our runway. So I just want to make sure we did that all correct. In a second, I will be turning on the seatbelt sign, so be prepared for that. We're going to go ahead and decrease our speed to 310 knots. And then hopefully in a second we will be getting our transition altitude. As I said, we will be turning on the seatbelt sign in a second.
Lufthansa 905 November, contact Madrid control 136.405.
Contact Madrid Center 136.405, Lufthansa 95 November. Lufthansa 95 November at flight level 21,000 feet, descending via start at 18,000 feet.
Lufthansa 905 November, Madrid control identified.
Okay.
Lufthansa 905 November, descend via start to 8,000 feet, QNH 1019.
Descend via start to 8,000 feet, QNH 1019, Lufthansa 95 November.
Iberia 3271 Heavy, contact Madrid control 136.525.
Contact Madrid control 136.525, Iberia 3271 Heavy, good day.
Juliet Sierra Heavy, contact Madrid control 133.85.
Contact Madrid control 133.85, 36 Juliet Sierra Heavy.
Volodia 84 Uniform Tango, contact Madrid approach 118.4.
Contact Madrid approach 118.4 below the 84 uniform Tango.
Ryanair 4 Sierra X-ray, contact Madrid approach 118.4.
Contact Madrid approach 118.4, Ryanair 4 Sierra X-ray.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and turn on the seatbelt sign now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we kindly ask that you return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts as the captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Thank you for your cooperation.
Iberia 0672, descend via star to 8,000 feet, QNH 1019.
Descend via start to 8,000 feet, QNH 1019, Iberia 0672.
Iberia 0672, contact Madrid approach 118.4.
Contact Madrid approach 118.4, Iberia 0672.
Lufthansa 905 November, reduce speed to 70 knots.
Reduce speed to 270 knots, Lufthansa 95 November.
Lufthansa 905 November, resume normal speed.
Resume normal speed, Lufthansa 95 November.
Lufthansa 02 Foxtrot, descend via start to 8,000 feet, QNH 1019. Descend via start to 8,000 feet, QNH 1019, Lufthansa 02 Foxtrot. Lufthansa 905 November, contact Madrid approach 118.4.
Contact Madrid approach on 118.4, Lufthansa 95 November. Lufthansa 95 November at flight level 13,000 feet, descending via start at 8,000 feet.
Madrid approach, Lufthansa 02 Foxtrot, passing 1,600 feet, descending to 8,000 feet with information Papa.
Lufthansa 905 November Madrid approach, information Papa current, good day, QNH 1019, expect the ILS Zulu approach, runway 32 right with the rugby transition.
Expect runway 32 right via the Rudy V transition QNH 1019 at Lufthansa 95 November. Okay, let's go ahead and compute our transition here. Okay, so they're going to give us a certain amount of time to do that. 32 right, arrival, transition.
Bravo uniform, contact Barajas Tower 118.155, have a good day. Over to Tower 118.155, Europa 26 Bravo uniform, have a good day.
Put our heading in select, go direct to MD.
Lufthansa 95 November, cleared direct rugby, cross rugby at or above 8,000 feet, cleared ILS Zulu approach, runway 32 right.
Cleared direct Ruby at or above 8,000 feet, cleared for approach, runway 32 right.
Egypt Air 2753, contact Barajas Tower 118.908.
Contact Tower 118.908.
Okay, so we cleared to direct Ruby.
Lufthansa 02 Foxtrot, cleared direct rugby, cross rugby at or above 8,000 feet, cleared ILS Zulu approach, runway 32 left.
Cleared direct rugby, cross rugby at or above 8,000 feet, cleared ILS Zulu approach, runway 32 left, Lufthansa 02 Foxtrot.
Okay. Guys, all looking good. Just adjust this. We are below 10,000 feet, so we can go ahead and flick our landing lights back on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now beginning our final approach into Madrid. Please turn off all electronic devices and stow them until we arrive at the gate. Ensure your tray tables are put away, your seats are in their full upright position, and your seat belts are fastened. The weather in Madrid is currently mild with no precipitation. Thank you for your cooperation.
Flying Bulgaria 471, passing 10,600 feet, descending to 8,000 feet with information Papa.
Flying Bulgaria 471 Madrid approach, QNH 1019, expect the ILS Zulu approach, runway 32 right with the rugby transition.
QNH 1019, expect the ILS Zulu approach, runway 32 right with the rugby transition. Flying Bulgaria 471.
Cabin is secure and the crew are taking their seats now.
Okay, so everything is now secured for final approach.
Contact Tower 118.155, Ryanair 40 X-ray, bye-bye.
To right, we're now approaching the runway. You should be able to see in distance in a second. We are all looking good. So, yeah guys, just enjoy the final approach to our destination. Enjoy.
5 November, increase speed to 30 knots.
Increase speed to 230 knots. Lufthansa 95 November.
Flying Bulgaria 471, cleared direct rugby, cross rugby at or above 8,000 feet, cleared ILS Zulu approach runway 32 right.
Cleared direct rugby, cross rugby at or above 8,000 feet, cleared ILS Zulu approach runway 32 right, flying Bulgaria 471.
Traffic.
Lufthansa 9F5 November, minimum approach speed.
Minimum approach speed, Lufthansa 95 November.
Velotia 84 Uniform Tango, contact Barajas Tower 118.908.
Contact Tower 118.908, Velotia 84 Uniform Tango, have a good day.
Take it down. Lufthansa 95 November established on final approach.
Lufthansa 9F5 November, roger.
Good. Okay, we are all looking good. We had to overtake that plane, that's why she told us to increase our speed. They're probably going to have to do a go around now. But we'll see. Okay, let's go ahead and decrease our speed to 165. And we might even need to do a go around because I still see a plane in front of us. Let's go ahead and get ready.
Lufthansa 905 November, contact Barajas Tower 118.908.
Contact Barajas Center on 118.908, Lufthansa 95 November. 60. Lufthansa 95 November on final approach.
Lufthansa 905 November, Barajas Tower, continue.
Okay. Continue, Lufthansa 95 November. Okay, my plane.
Barajas Tower, Avia 0672, ILS Zulu
Approaching runway 32 right.
Caution,
Caution.
Tango, monitor ground 121.908, good day. Ground 121.908, Velotia 84 Uniform Tango, good day. Lufthansa 905 November, wind 190 degrees, 3 knots, runway 32 right, cleared to land.
Cleared for landing, runway 32 right, Lufthansa 95 November.
Iberia 0672, Barajas Tower, continue.
Wilco, Iberia 0672.
100 above. All aircraft be advised, information Quebec now current, QNH1019.
50, 40,
Too low, terrain.
30, 20, retard, 5.
Iberia 0672, go around, fly runway center line.
Yep, so they have to go around.
Going around, fly runway center descend to line, maintain 5,000 feet, Iberia 0672.
Iberia 0672, contact Madrid approach 118.4, speak soon.
Contact Madrid approach 118.4, Iberia 0672.
Lufthansa 905 November, exit left at Kilo.
Exit left at Kilo, Lufthansa 95 November. Let's go ahead and turn off our TCAS now, so we don't get any weird notifications. Okay, guys.
Lufthansa 905 November, contact ground 121.908.
Contact ground on 121.908 at Lufthansa 95 November. Lufthansa 95 November, on taxiway K, ready to taxi to assigned gate.
Lufthansa 905 November, taxi to stand Tango 30 via Kilo, Kilo Alpha, Alpha Golf, Echo Charlie, Alpha Sierra, Mike Hotel, Alpha Golf, India.
Taxi to...
Negative, taxi via Kilo, Kilo Alpha, Alpha Golf, Echo Charlie, Alpha Sierra, Mike Hotel, Alpha Golf, India.
Taxi to gate Tango 30 via Kilo, Kilo Alpha, Alpha Golf, Echo Charlie, Alpha Sierra, Mike, Hotel, Alpha Golf, Indigo, Lufthansa 95 November. He is now starting. One on, off. Okay, good. Alright, so we are taxiing to gate T30. Okay, so T30 isn't too far away from us, which is good. We're currently on taxiway Kilo. We're going to T30, Tango 30. Okay, let's do this. Alright guys, so a successful landing. It's a nice airport this, in Madrid, in the mountains. So Kilo Alpha. So we're on Kilo Charlie. So we'll go on.
Bulgaria 471, taxi to stand 50 via Kilo, Kilo Alpha, Alpha, Golf, Echo Charlie, Alpha Sierra, Delta, Juliet.
Taxi to stand 50 via Kilo, Kilo Alpha, Alpha, Golf, Echo Charlie, Alpha Sierra, Delta, Juliet, flying Bulgaria 471.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We're currently taxiing to gate Tango 30. It's literally on the other side of the airport, so we've got around a 10 to 15 minute taxi to there. On behalf of the entire Lufthansa team, we want to thank you for choosing us to fly with today. I'll give you some more information as we do park at the gate. We've done our best to make up for the delay. Thank you for flying Lufthansa on this Airbus A321 service, and I'll talk to you at the gate. Thank you.
Flying Bulgaria 471, hold position for traffic.
Hold position, flying Bulgaria 471.
Flying Bulgaria 471, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, flying Bulgaria 471.
Flying Bulgaria 471, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position, flying Bulgaria 471.
Flying Bulgaria 471, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, flying Bulgaria 471.
Approaching runway 36 left.
runway. The brake fans were hot, so we had to put those on, and we literally got a plane taxiing right
Approaching
behind us.
runway 36 left.
Okay, so yeah guys, we should be arriving at the gate shortly.
Approaching runway 14 right.
JetBlue 8435, taxi to stand 388 via Kilo Alpha, Alpha Golf Echo Charlie Alpha Sierra Delta Juliet.
Taxi to stand 388 via Kilo Alpha Alpha
Approaching
Golf Echo Charlie
runway
Alpha Sierra Delta
14
Juliet,
right.
JetBlue 8435.
Approaching runway 36 left.
Iberia 0672, taxi to stand 386 via Kilo Alpha, Alpha Golf Echo Charlie Alpha Sierra Delta Juliet.
Taxi to stand 386 via Kilo Alpha, Alpha Golf Echo Charlie Alpha Sierra Delta Juliet, Iberia 0672.
JetBlue 8435, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position, JetBlue 8435.
JetBlue 8435, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, JetBlue 8435.
Attention all aircraft. Information Papa is now current. QNH 1019er.
Iberia 09er Golf Hotel, taxi to stand 306 via Kilo, Kilo Alpha, Alpha, Golf, Echo Charlie, Alpha Sierra, Delta, Whiskey.
Taxi to stand 306 via Kilo, Kilo Alpha, Alpha, Golf, Echo Charlie, Alpha Sierra, Delta, Whiskey, Iberia 09er Golf Hotel.
Deboarding not applicable pre-departure. Contact cabin crew for boarding related requests.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to Madrid. The local time is just coming up here to 11:09 in the morning. On behalf of the entire Lufthansa team, we want to thank you for choosing us to fly with today. Once again, we apologise for the delay at the beginning, but we did our best to try and make up for it. We were currently on an on-time scheduled arrival. Anyway, on behalf of the entire Lufthansa team and Star Alliance, we want to thank you for choosing us to fly with today, and we hope to see you again very, very soon aboard this Airbus A321-200 aircraft. For now, we'll see you later, and thank you for flying with us. Bye now. Alright guys, thank you for watching another stream of the G-Gamer 101 with another Microsoft Flight Simulator, don't ignore him, with another Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 stream. Thank you for watching the stream today. There should be another one tomorrow, depending on the time, and obviously it will be an Airbus A319 or A320 or A321. Whether it will be a long haul or short haul flight, I do not know. I've been thinking about maybe going to Tenerife at one point, because that's a longish flight, or maybe even Egypt, because they do service these aircraft to there. Anyway, thank you for watching. On behalf of Wing Control, Navigraph and Sim Gauges, I want to thank you for choosing us to fly with today, and hope you love the setup. I just added these yesterday here, just to fill in the panel. I know they usually go by by where the terrain on ND display is for the captain's side, but it's nice having them there just as something.
American 749er heavy,
brake fan off now.
ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face south.
Pushback approved, face south. American 749er heavy.
Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll turn off the anti-skid now as we are going to do a full shutdown of the aircraft. But anyway guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow, the day after, or in the near future. Thank you for watching, and we're going to go ahead and shut down this aircraft fully. Bye.